do. Should I just do intro now and be responsible?
Yeah.
One take?
Yeah.
I got new flannel. Who dis? Look at this. This shirt's got cat hair all over it. I drank a lot of energy today. Can you tell? ADHD, baby. So many things. First of all, I am coming to... When's this come out?
The 12th.
Edmonton, Canada. Then I'll be in Alameda, California, followed by Austin, Texas, and Philadelphia. Look at my website. Why did I sound like a man? Hey, I'm a lesbian. No, I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. First things first, I got a new flannel. Who dis? Ooh, organic cotton. Who wants some hemp? The tag's made of hemp. I made it, mama. I made it. First of all, I went to Canada, Vancouver, Canada, and I have lots of stories about that. But this company, Filson, since 1897, I walked in the store. I was like, where have you guys been? They're like, we've been around since 1897. I was like, well, where have I been? Boo is climbing all over the equipment right now. And I'm scared she's going to break shit. Oh, hi. Oh, yes. Come here. Come here. Oh, God. I love this cat. She's so pretty. It just takes me out of it. What the fuck is that? Flannels.
Is that older than Pendleton then?
No, Pendleton Civil War.
Okay.
Old school, good quality, expensive, but they have lifetime warranties. That made me laugh. I was like, damn, that's expensive. He goes, lifetime warranty. If it fails 40 years later, we'll replace it, fix it, whatever. And I was like, I'll take 5 flannel, please. What happened there? I meant to talk. I'm not even high. Am I high? No. I mean, I took a baby hit 2 hours ago. Does that count?
No.
I don't even feel it anymore. I fucked up. I have to feel high, I have to do so much. Or be like, wow, is there hash in there? You know?
Yeah.
Like, it needs something. It needs keef, concentrates, hash, edibles, tinctures. Fuck those lemonades. That 200 milligram I'll never do that again. I made me sad. That made me sad.
You were pretty happy at the end of last week.
Yeah.
I don't know how much you had. We didn't measure.
I mean, the next day was the sad day.
I can believe it.
That when you realize what you did, you're like, I think I drank 200 milligrams that day and woke up with a headache. That's problems. That's no good. You guys, moderation, balance. Oh, the devil's winning, man. The devil's winning, bro. I gotta find God again. Come on, God. It's crazy out there. CERN's throwing microparticle accelerators, whatever that thing's called. Get your black wormholes out of here. Why they gotta be black, huh, CERN? Huh? Who named that? NASA? Why can't the wormhole that swallows the universe be called the white wormhole is all I'm saying. Nobody, who writes this legislation? Who's in charge over there? Sounds like the Nazis won, if you ask me. Lucy Pussy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I like to slide my salamander in a big empty cave hole and be like, hello, hello, hello. Is there anybody in there? I don't like laughing with my mouth open anymore because I have a missing tooth. I don't mind so much on my podcast and actually sometimes I see the clips and I go, oh, who am I kidding? I am vain. But it's mainly in public, when I laugh to like a stranger. And then I'm like, but if I know them, I go, ha, I don't know. I'm a delicate flower.
You gotta be, it's been what, 3 months? 2 months since you lost it? You gotta wait like 6 to get the new one?
I think I'm ready now. It's been a while. It's been at least 4 months.
Okay.
We'll look up the tooth hole clip. Boy, that hurt. Oh, no reminders. Pain.
What hurt worse, the tooth or the finger?
Finger. 100. That was piercing.
I feel like you have more nerve endings in your hands.
Yeah, it's still a little rickety. It gets cold and it's always tingly. I was supposed to have a follow-up. What are you going to do, bro? I put a little CBD on it and live my life. I ain't got time for that. Cut to me make money later, having to get surgery. Can you fix my finger? I can't eat my toast anymore. I like toast with butter on it. My friends that know me best know I like a good Belgian waffle with some Kerrygold Irish grass-fed butter on it late at night when I'm all high, standing in my underwear. Sometimes, you know, nobody knows that about me.
Just butter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck your syrup. I don't like syrup. Maybe on one thing, one time, you know, very light amount. And I know that's coming from the sugar tooth hold guy. But I like salty butter better. And the reason I like a Belgian waffle, Trader Joe's frozen Belgian waffles, phenomenal. You get one of those. A little thicker, though. They get the little, you gotta, you know, toaster oven's better than a toaster. Toasters, be wider. Ever heard of bagels? Assholes. How long have you been making toasters too narrow? You can't solve this problem? Toaster's like 200 years old. Fuck you, toaster mans. Who's in charge of that? Hamilton Beach? Cuisinart? Go fuck yourself. They're all ran by the devil, I swear to God. How can we burn their Belgian waffles that are 2 millimeters thicker than a slice of toast? What about brioche bread? Things are happening now. There's new toast. And you guys make this old skinny dick fucking toaster oven. What about the fat cock toaster, huh? Fucking bunch of pansies out there, man. The world's going to hell in a handbasket real quick. I saw that 100-year-old veteran cry on the internet that all the Republicans were sharing, and it made me sad. He said, it was kind of funny, though, because the way he was crying, that sounds so fucked up. But I'm a comedian. You got to understand. We like seeing old ladies fall down stairs. It's entertaining. Just kidding. Hope they're all right. Hope you got a titanium hip, Nana. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want her to get hurt, but it's funny. It's funny. Man, I'm fucked up. Whatever. I was raised in America. What do you want from me? I lost my train of thought.
So what did this 100-year-old man say?
Oh, he was just fought in wars and a lot of his buddies died, and he was just like looking at the state of the country, and you know, it's pretty bad. And he's like, what did I fight for? And it was so sad that I cried. But now that I'm talking about it, when he starts huffing and puffing, you know, I laugh when I whimper, you know, like when a man whimpers, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. You just go, and it's sad, but it's funny. But I understand. You're just like, damn, everybody's just fucking. To quote Rodney King, why can't we all just get along? What the fuck, dude? Anyways, we're not going there. Upward. We're talking about Hamilton Beach. Cuisinart. We're going up. Oh, man. My heart goes out to anyone out there hurting right now. I know. There's a lot. Women's rights. Fucking shootings. Fucking cops. Governments. Elites. Fucking AI. Just eat some mushrooms. Go to the beach. And if you're landlocked, I'm sorry. I am sorry. I'm just kidding. Go to the lake, the river. If you ain't got no water, then I am sorry. You got to have a little water.
The woods.
Yeah, you're right. But the woods, where they got creeks, rivers, waterfalls. You got to have a little. No water, no life. Desert, barren. Desert's nice on some mushies, though, I'll tell you that much. So go there. There's abundance everywhere. Dig. Primary water source. Don't matter. God's there. Look alive. Look up. God don't love ugly. Watch this. I'm gonna button my button up. That is a beautiful cat. It's just a lovely animal. Are you getting this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She deleted it. Oh, how did I forget? Oh my God. That's crazy. Did I finish all my stories? I know I have the ADHD. I'm not on drugs, everybody. It's just I'm off my rocker.
You got a good flannel.
Oh,
Finish that.
No, I didn't. Thank you. So what pulled me in this damn... Oh, let's do... Before I get to the notes, let's finish all the things, because that's crazy. That'll take me down some rabbit holes. I did Vancouver. I did New Westminster, which is not Vancouver, which is fine. But I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to be positive. Dude, Canada fucking was rough, bro. That shit was hard. That shit stunk. And not the country, not the club, not the pay, not none of that. It was Canada Day. It was Canadian weekend. Imagine trying to produce a show and sell tickets on the 4th of July. It's fucking impossible. It's impossible. I got there and I was just like, I'm not Canadian, you know, like why did we do this? Why didn't I come next weekend? Why didn't you book a Canadian guy? That's Canada, you know. I don't even know I'm wearing American flag underwear here. What are we doing? What are we doing? I was just like, oh my God. I made the joke. It was dismal, bro. This is bad. And I was like, I think it was 2 good ones out of 6. And by good, I mean, yeah, dude. Nobody showed up. No fucking shit. No shit. I was just like, yeah, they're like, yeah, everyone's out of town this weekend. It's a national holiday. Yeah, it's pretty much ghost town here. and like they were like, the manager's like, yeah, we probably should have canceled today. And I was like, yeah, man. Yeah. Don't worry. I'll go do an hour of comedy, of stand-up comedy to 27 people in a theater that seats 350. Yeah, no problem, bro. No fucking problem. I flew in for this. It's fine. It's fun. Yeah, I gotta talk. I gotta be honest about what it was. Of course, I'll do it again. I'll do it next weekend. But I'm like, Jesus Christ, come back already. What the fuck? Yeah, that was wild. But I know I'm talking shit, but it's funny. Vancouver truly is one of the best cities to tour because the condo that they put you up in, did you see my stories? It's a view of the whole river, the whole city. Oh, bro, it could be worse. I just waking up, you just feel rich when you're that high up. I'm smoking my little doobies on the balcony. I was naked for a while, but then the neighbors could see you, and I was like, oh, fuck. But then I just put boxers on, you know. I'm not, it's still my house, you know. Boo, don't eat that. That's poisonous. She's got to hallucinate too, you know. We got to wake up, third eye. Ow. Just get that. I like how it sounds such a bit. How? I already told you it is what it is. Like, I'll pinch my nuts and smash them together and sit like a bitch, but then I'll light a mortar off and burn my own face. Because I'm a man. I'm a Gemini. I'm the yin and the yang, baby. They're like, oh, yeah, you could punk me, but I might shiv you in a dark alley is all I got to say about that. Look out. You know? Papa didn't raise no bitch. That's a sad, true thing. That's I don't like toxic masculinity, but there is a point to where a man has to defend himself and get in a fight. You know, it's a weird thing. And whether you, like people are like, oh, you know, the internet's weird. Like, you can't say that. I don't care. I just fucking said it. Who cares anymore? The world's ending. CERN is doing particles. The white making white black holes. Stop eating that. And fuck, what was I talking about? Hang on, I lost it. Hey. God, no wonder there's all these little holes in it. I thought I had bugs. That can't be good for you. Chew on that. Chew on that. What the fuck was I talking about? Sorry, my cat heckled me.
Sometimes you gotta fight.
Oh yeah, like, okay. There's an episode of Louis on FX though, and where he gets punked in front of a date, and the date just was like, oh, sorry, I was into you, but like just seeing you get humiliated like that was just really off-putting. I know that's a TV show, but I guarantee you, if you get punked in front of your lady, a little chink of respect goes away. Chink in the armor. It's a scary word, isn't it? and it's true, man. It's almost like you gotta fight and lose, just cause. And let me tell you, I've lost a few fights. But you live to fight another day. No, it's anyways, it's just a weird, it's a thing. It's a real thing. I don't know what direction or care what direction our society's going in, but there's like an alpha, like a male female. Yeah, there's energies, synergies. It's just it's depending on your thing and your personal preferences, but I like to keep some shit old school because, like, even Sadie says, she's like, dude, you gotta romance me. And I'm like, what do you mean? I just can't grab a jar of coconut oil and say, come here, baby. No, I'm just kidding. She's like, you gotta, everybody likes shit. Canada was awesome for tourists and visiting and fun and, selling tickets to seats. Not so much. I'm finishing. I remembered my own train of thought. Dude, Canada's beautiful. Especially Vancouver in the summer. It was only rainy the last day, but it was sunny, which also, I've said this before, but in a climate where it's rainy and gloomy and cold 80% of the year, and then it's sunny, bad for indoor ticket sales. People want to go out, water, river, all that, kayak, pool, not indoors. And so it was gorgeous. And I took the train because I'm in New Westminster, which is it's cool. But Abby Robert is my good buddy. I fucking love you, Abby. He's so funny, dude. Everybody, look him up. I'll have him on the pod again. And he, when I did it first, I stayed in New Westminster, and Vancouver's over here. But I thought I was in Vancouver because I don't know Canada. It was my first time there. I'm like, I'm in Vancouver, And he's like, nah, bro, this is New West. Vancouver's over there. And Vancouver is about 45-minute drive, 30-minute train. They have public transportation, $1.50. Get there quicker than a car. Beautiful, just beautiful. Why isn't it here? Oh, it was. They bulldozed it. So then he's like, no, this is New West. We're looking at Vancouver. It's over there, bro. It's way better. He's like, this is the equivalent of like Altadena. We're looking at Hollywood. And I went, oh. and then as soon as he said that, I realized that New West was a little crickety. There was just more tweakers, more weirdos on the street. It's like crack pipes. I'm like, all right, Canada, I thought you're supposed to be clean. I thought I'm not supposed to be afraid. I thought you're supposed to be pussy. Why am I got my hand on my knife? There's too many tweakers out here. It's scary walking at night. They're and if you're a tweaker, I'm sorry, but find God and get off of tweak, because we know where it's going to end. Right there, tweaker, right there. And then Yeah, but it's still cool, you know, because I'm in a high rise overlooking a river and the ocean and shit and mountains and the snow on the mountains. It's so fucking cool. And I'm high above the tweakers. I'm spitting on them. You know, I'm rich. Take that, tweaker. I used to be you, but I'm not anymore. I judge. Fucking tweakers. I made it. Put down the pookie and come up here and spit on your friend. You know what I'm saying? Let's spit on some tweakers. I upset the tweaker community. You hear what Craig B. Conant's saying about us? Yeah, I'm saying come join me. I used to be you. Now I spit at thee. Fucking tweakers. Find help. New West is dope, but it is. I went down. I didn't film it. It was dark anyways. I went down this big old slide. Canada. I call you pussy, but you're not. I'm kinda. They have playground equipment where kids still get injured. It's fucking awesome. Oh my god. It was bro, I got scared in there. I'm an adult. You go up, you get lost, and you're in like tight spaces, and you have to figure it out. And you go up this giant slide that's 3 stories and has drops and turns and shit, and you like hit. Yeah. Oh yeah. You better box up, bro. It was good, man. I was scared. Smelled a little like piss though. And yeah, I went down it at night too first, and I was like, that was dumb. Those tweakers and stuff. I should have made the opener go down first, you know. I said the opener because I can't remember how to pronounce his name. No, that he did a guest by. His name was Jair. Thank you for the weed. Yeah, we had a good time. How can I not plug the homies? We had a good time with fucking. Hang on, I got everybody. Bobby Warner, Jair. How the hell you pronounce your damn name? And Sharon Mahoney. Sharon Mahoney is so funny. Hang on, I got business. Business, you know. Let me keep that up. To be on Chatty Broads. There you go, Broad Squad. God bless Chatty Broads and their Broad Squad. They're fucking dope. They show up to every damn show. They were the only one that showed up in Canada, and I was like, yeah, this is a bad look. This is a bad look. I'll give it my all, but there ain't many of you in here. And people are like, you can still make it. Yeah, well, of course, we made the best with what we did, but I'll tell you this much. It's usually better with a lot more people. Just facts. Just facts. But yes, you can always make it happen, of course. Ain't that right, boo? Oh, I see you bought in a bee. You killing bees? We don't need you to do that. DuPont and Monsanto are doing that enough. Yeah.
That was cool in your story when you were hanging out with the
that was
bees.
Cool. Yeah, and then another great thing Canada does in the condominium high-rise I was staying in the public area, they had a beekeeper's nest so they could get honey. I was like, oh, that's awesome, and pollinate all their plants. And yeah, that's fantastic. It's like stuff like that. It's like, oh, that should be at every, we could grow, every complex could grow their own food and have bees. And once you realize stuff like that, my brain goes like, this shit's all wrong. It's like they're constantly, I don't want to go too dark, but it's like scarcity, population, too much, What steps are we doing to solve this? Nothing besides consolidation of power and letting them buy up all the farmland. When we could just garden on our front fucking yard and sidewalks and all over, everywhere. Everywhere there's sun and soil and water, we can garden. What if the whole neighborhood grew their own food? Oh, you grow carrots? I'll grow potatoes. I'll trade you. Oh, I got turnips. I got some radishes. Nobody likes radishes? Well, I'll go to the barrio. The Mexicans, they love the radishes. And then synergy. Why is that so? I say things like that, and a lot of people go, he's right. I'm not even right. I'm just regurgitating shit I heard on the internet. But then other people hear what I say, and they have a bad attitude like, oh, that'll never work. Well, first of all, not with that shit fucking attitude, you caca. You're the problem. Second of all, have you even fucking tried it yet? Have you tried it yet? What if one block at a time? Everyone just, oh, you planting Macintosh apples? I'll do the Granny Smiths. Oh, Nana's got the crust there on the end. What is so fucking hard about community? It is so simple. Just go backwards a little bit. Hey, look at this kitty. Oh, she just bites, you know. This is the cutest cat. Mister, come back. Boo. Boo has the worst breath. I love my cat so much. You guys have saved my life so many times. Man, Greg would have put the pistol in his mouth if it wasn't for these cats. Sadie's not enough. We'll clip that one up. Send it to Sadie. I'm not enough. You know you love the cats more than me too, babe. She'll admit it. Out of the way. Give me Boo. They just, animals hit different. Everybody knows it. Yeah, she's got these little green eyes. She's got, so does Sadie, but hers are prettier. Yeah. Yeah. I always try to kiss her. She doesn't want it. It's like Pepe Le Pew. It's so funny. Want to see me kiss her? Watch. She hates it. She was purring before I tried to kiss her, and she stopped purring. I'll kiss these cats so much and just eat cat hair and just be like, and be like, it was worth it. It was worth it. I don't care if I need a lint catcher in my mouth. I don't care. Okay, all right. Finishing all the Vancouver stories. Oh, I still haven't finished the damn flannel story. So I spent way too much money, but it's lifetime warranties. And I have a plan. I have to get rid of my old shit that I don't wear anymore and donate it, because that's what it's about. We evolve. We go up. We level up. You gotta rebirth. Phoenix rises from the ashes. The devil's coming. No, I'm just kidding. Edit that part. God's coming. Light's coming. No, we don't got it. Anyways, this guy was playing music, and let me pull up his Instagram. I believe it was Brock Phillips. I'm remembering stuff today. God bless. Brock Phillips music. Dude, this motherfucker rips. Brock Phillips musician band. And he's Canadian. I don't even know. I just seen him in Canada. He's a brown dude, so he might not be Canadian. Just kidding. They got a lot of indigenous people there. But the white man up there, they did a lot of killing, so there's not many of them, you know. All right, we're going dark. What's up with those children burial grounds in Canada? I keep learning more each time I go. They keep finding them, bro. What? Why there's so many? I got nothing. Hey, stop burying kids, man. The fuck? Canada? Like big ones, like mass. Yeah, and then like the people there are like, oh yeah, we keep finding more and more. It's our dark little secret. We've killed more kids than America. And I'm like, damn, I didn't know that was possible. We're America. Anyways, back to light. Brock Phillips. Okay, Mr. Shirt Off. Pretty buff, too. This guy, I'm not plugging him anymore. No, I'm just kidding. I was walking. I took the tram from New West to Vancouver, which is a little cleaner, a little prettier, a little nicer. And then I just start walking. I don't know where I'm fucking going. And I see a flannel. And I see a flannel, and it's, you know, nice flannels like this. It looks expensive. I'm like, oh, no, don't go in there. So I already know what's going to happen. And then I actually walk. I actually walk past it, but then the music pulls me in, and I go back, And I had restraint. I was like, no, don't go in there. You're going to spend $800. And then the music, and I tried to Shazam it. This motherfucker is so good, I tried to Shazam the speaker. And then I get pulled in by the music and the flannel. And then I go, and I'm looking, I'm like, damn, this shit's nice. And then I go, hey, who's playing? Like, my Shazam's not working. I tried to Shazam it 3 times. Like, oh, that's a dude in the back. I was like, that's a dude in the back. And then in the back, they have this little bar office. This is how bougie this fucking flannel store is. They got this happening little office bar where they just give out free, like, they're like, you want a drink? I'm like, yeah, but God's still in me, so give me a Pellegrino. My voice cracked. You know? And then, and so, I film, I do a little story, I plug the guy. It also was hilarious. I'll put the clip in right here. Oh yeah, this guy fucking rocks. Not that guy, the musician. That's hilarious. Because when I was filming him, there was a stranger there. I was like, this guy rocks. And then the stranger turned around. I was like, oh no, not you, bro, that guy. And then he's like, oh, it was a funny moment, you know? And then, yeah, that guy just fucking slaps. I'll tag him in there. Such good music. Look him up. Just had a real voice. You know, he's got soul. He had that grassroots fucking. I don't like Deer Tick, Bob Dylan. You know, just that he could yelp. He could yell. And like I said, I tried to Shazam him. Not every day you hear live music and try to Shazam it. You're like, oh, you know, some of it's good, some of it's bad. I always respect the artists that you hear live in the album, and the music sounds as good as the album or better. And it's actually not that many of them because it's so hard, you know, to recreate that album sound. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Smashing Pumpkins, Rage, Pixies. So many. I've seen too many bands, but those are some that stand out. Smashing Pumpkins, bro. Fuck. That was something. I was like, damn. Oh, Florence and the Machine. She sounded better than the album. I was like, oh, wow. Somebody's soul's on fire. You know? Somebody found the light. And then, so that's how I got pulled into that damn flannel shop and spent let's just say Canada was a break-even weekend. Because we didn't sell that many hoodies. Look down there. We flew home with some. All good. We're still winning. I still paid my rent, baby. We still good. Just note to self. Don't tour on national holidays. No touring on Super Bowls, national holidays, Halloween, Memorial Weekend. Those are really bad. And it's good only like 4th of July. These are the people that could sell. Like Bert Kreischer. Because he'll sell and he'll have a firework display behind him. Because he's fucking Bert Kreischer. And it's an event, you know, it's like, I know I'm on my way, but I'm Craig P. Conant. You know, I'm in the fucking old... What I found out, too, is that comedy club was an old porn theater. You learn a lot once there's... You're like, oh, this is old jerk-off parlor, huh? Great. I just bought a new flannel. Should have worn my old one. Just stuff like that. Bert's not doing the old jerk-off parlor. He's going to do an arena with fireworks. Craig P. Conant... We're in the jerk-off parlor on a national holiday with 27 people, and my card swiper didn't work because even though I could see my country, as soon as you cross this little line, the card swiper stops working for whatever corporate reasons, to get extra money, or Canada or US, I don't know. For some fucking dumb reason, I'm 45 minutes past my border, and now my Square reader doesn't work. And it's cash only. And that's bad for business. Especially when there's 28 people in the crowd. You hindered my fucking transactions too. Anyways, God bless. Oh, I gotta wash that. That smells like mildew real bad. I thought it was booze breath. Fuck, you wonder why I get monkeypox and shit. Smell that cap. You think I'm bullshitting? It smells like
It's the cap,
sour
right? Yeah.
asshole. Oh, I was drinking it. I was like, what's that smell? Oh.
It's a good PSA. Nobody washes it. I don't want to.
Want to smell it?
No.
Oh.
I trust you.
I'm still thirsty.
Just don't close it.
Oh, you know I'm going to drink it. It ain't even for the bit. Oh, this. Let me just, Scott. Wipe that. I can't put on my new flannel.
Yeah.
This is probably dirtier now. I did something yesterday I'm not proud of, and I told no one. I'm a savage. I just don't care, man. I don't fucking care. I don't care about germs. I'll eat shit off the floor. I'll wipe my booty and smell my fingers after, and if it doesn't smell like shit, I'm not washing my hands. I pray to God, who needs soap? You know? We need immunities. Herd immunity is taking too long. So here comes the fecal-fingered bandit. Who wants some of this? Shake my hand, Chris. Shake my hand. That's for the clip. Now, I have to say this because I'm in the business of comedy and I shake a lot of hands. I wash my hands after I take a shit, but it's only out of respect for the business, and it's pretty gross. I grew up, but back in the day I didn't, A pee-pee, nah. Maybe 1 out of 10 times I'm washing my hands after I piss. That's the honest truth. I never wash my hands for pee-pee. I always wash my hands for poo-poo. And what was I talking about? Oh, my mom's house yesterday. Norma's house. We're in Wilmington. We're in the barrio. Some people get offended when I say that. And to that, I just have to say, go to Wilmington and look up the definition of a barrio. And open your eyes. And then, my aunt and my mom, they go all out. They do the decorations. It's cute. It's pretty. It's so nice. And they have a cute little glass jar. And they put fresh cut peaches in it. And we have fresh peach ice water because it's summer. And then, but I want some of the peaches, So I'm like, fuck, how do I get these out of here? So I fill up my cup and then nobody's looking. I just stick my hand in there and I grab some peaches and I shove some in my mouth. And then I went about my day. And now they're going to be all mad because they're scared of germs because of COVID. And my uncle passed from COVID and it was awful. And now I'm sticking my hand in the peach water jar. And I don't, I care, but otherwise I wouldn't have done it, And people think that's selfish, and I don't think so. I'm just living my life. Honestly, my hands were burnt from firecrackers, so the germs probably were. You know how they burn the needle before they stitch you up? I'm just saying. There was probably no germs on my fingers because they're a little singed. There's an argument. There's always an argument. Scaredy cat.
They used to use gunpowder to season meat.
Did they?
I think so.
Oh. I've smelt gunpowder. I don't think I've tasted it. I had to think about that. As a kid, I probably did, if I'm being real honest. If I had a camera and it could be like, AI, search through Craig Conant's memory, did he taste gunpowder? I would bet $500 that there might be me just like, I drank used motor oil, bro. I mean, that was an accident, but still, that's pretty bad. It's pretty good. I don't know. What do we... Whew, I almost sneezed. I almost sneezed right on you, boo. I used to spray in the wind, but then COVID happened. It's like, oh, you can't sneeze.
Do you wash your hands after you sneeze?
I don't sneeze on my hands.
You sneeze into your elbow?
I sneeze in my elbow or into the wind, or I hold it. I won't sneeze on hands. That's gross. Coming from the guy that stuck his hand in the peach water. Yeah. All right. To the notes. Oh, how long we been rolling?
About 45 minutes.
Oh, nice. And then to the notes. My father came down to Wilmington, and my mom and dad get along. They're not mortal enemies or anything like that. They're cordial. But it's just weird because my dad hasn't made it down there in 20 years, and we've been telling him to. We're like, dude, just come down here. And then he texts me and my sisters in our group chat. He goes, what time are you going down there? And we first thing we said was like, oh my God, Dad, text us. We thought I was going to say happy 4th because he doesn't do that because he's my father. And you might get a happy birthday on your birthday. And then he usually leaves town on your birthday and your sister's birthday. 2 of the 3 kids, he leaves town. It's all right. Anyways. And then we're like, we read it and we laugh. We don't really respond because we're like, oh, he didn't mean to text us. He won't come down here, you know. And then he like said, where are you guys at? And we're like, Wilmington. He's like, oh, I'll come down. And we're like, what? You know. And then he came down, and I have videos of it. My sister does too. It was so funny. He's just so happy. He's just like, wow, and he's laughing because you know he's the one who got me into fireworks. But he's 75. He stopped lighting them off at like 68. You know, he had a good run. You know, 60 years, 65 years, however they start back east. And it's pretty crazy back then. He was born in 46. So probably 50s, yeah, he's lighting off an M80. They don't give a shit back then. They had real war. And then so he comes down, and he's just laughing, man. He's laughing. I got video of it. My sister's taking video of it. I was like, try to tell you to come to the hood. It's like a fucking war zone down here. And he's just like a kid in a candy store. But then we start talking, and we forget about stories. And my dad hangs out at a lot of dive bars with, you know. There's criminals there, you know. It's a dive bar. It's a dive bar. And not criminal. This, you know what I'm talking about. Fucking guys that walk in and still got drywall on their knuckles. Guys, a lot of laborers in and out. You know, they may have a record, can't get a corporate job. A lot of DUIs, things of that nature. Ex-gangsters. Anyways, dude, we were at Dino's Burgers. It closed down. RIP Dino's Burgers in Torrance. When Torrance, it's pretty clean now, but back in the day, that was the one hairy spot of Torrance, you know. T-Flats and 204 Street, and there was a little bit of gang activity, La Rana, and shit like that. Anyways, me and my sisters, first of all, my sister tells me the stories, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And I'm going, I don't remember this. And then she goes, remember when that gangster came up to Dad at Dino's Burgers, and it was me, you, and Nicole, and he was like, hey, don't talk to me right now, you know. He was shooing away a gangster, and then, like I wish I had a picture. This is like a Fool's Gone Wild. This is knee socks, Dickie shorts, white tee, mustache, shaved head, chain, you know. He's like, what's up, Craig? And then, you know, and I'm like, I don't remember this. And then you're like, you remember? Dad was like, hey, don't talk to me. And then we were like, who was that? And he goes, oh, that's just Sniper. My dad knew this dude named Sniper. But then, poor fucking Sniper, because I was like, no, I don't. And then I was like, oh, yeah, Sniper. And then I remember Sniper. I see him around in my childhood growing up. And then fucking Sniper, at one of the dive bars my dad hangs out, this lady, she was like a teacher or something. She fucking drove shit-faced, and she hit Sniper with her car, and she fucking killed him, and he was stuck in the windshield. And she drove home with him in the windshield, and it made like the newspaper and shit. And then I was like, how did I forget? I was like, no, I don't remember this. No, to like, oh yeah, I know him. He got hit by that lady that Dad also knew. And it was a sad time. Poor R.I.P. Sniper. I'm sorry, brother. And I think that lady's in prison now. Boy, that was a dark one, huh? That took a twist.
It took a turn, yeah.
That took a turn. Life's all not candies and rainbows. Enjoy every sandwich, because you could get hit by a teacher. You thought Sniper was going to be, you know? You would think. But no, he was the victim. By a little lady. Yeah. Get your ducks in a row. Get your ducks in a row, baby. It's a wild world out there. My dad's homies was Sniper. R.I.P., brother. I just found out my cousin that got locked up, I didn't even know how old he was. My cousin told me he was like 13 or 14. Free baby bozo, my cousin Joshua, who got locked up for 13 or 14 years, was like 13 or 14 when he got locked up. That seems illegal. How you charge him like an adult? Armed robbery. Hearsay. Hearsay. It could have been a water pistol. Damn, poor guy. He's gonna be institutionalized. Fucking crikey. Anyways, what's the moral of the story? You guys, don't do armed robbery. Look both ways when you're crossing the street. Don't drink and drive. First, that should have been the first one. That should have been the first one.
Armed robbery is a good first
Armed robbery is a good first one. You're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, you know, do good things. I would say that. Moral of the story, do good things. Don't do bad things. Choose light, not dark. Do things that make you feel good rather than want to kill yourself. Seems pretty simple, if you ask me. Don't drink out of water bottles that smell like rotten vinegar asshole. I want you to smell my cap on camera. It's for the content.
All right.
Come on, man. Because they may think I'm acting. They know I'm not acting. Besides, when I act, you could tell. I told you. You want a sip?
No.
What did that smell like?
Kind of like what? I mean, that looks kind of like rotten liquid in there. So just like what I would imagine that would smell like if it just sat in there for a day or 3.
I did. That's from when before I went to Canada. I was in a rush. Travis was coming. My buddy Travis. Don't give his last name, please. And then he's coming down, and he big moose knuckle. So I was in a rush, and I know that sounds stupid, but there's already water in there and already liquid IV energy in there. So I just added more water to it rather than start a new one. And my tummy feels funny.
Wait, that was...
I was in a rush. That was in the fridge for a long time.
In the fridge.
In the fridge. At least, yes. But then, anyways, it's gross. I'm sorry, Craig. I love you, Craig. Take good care of yourself. We gotta love ourselves. I release all judgment. I release all judgment. It's fine to drink. Hallelujah. All right, I'm done. Last sip. Oh,
You're working on your immunities.
probiotic. What else does the notes has to say? Oh, man, not to bring up my poor uncle, R.I.P. Gilbert. I love you. Yesterday was my Aunt and Norma Gilbert's anniversary, and I never know what to say, so I just keep my mouth shut and give her a hug. But to bring him up again and that, because I went to Dr. J to get healthier, and now I'm drinking rotten sugar water. Life's hard, you know. I was real good for a while. I'll get back on it. Get back on that horse. That's the thing. Get back up. Of course you're going to fall. I've been falling my whole fucking life. Everybody falls all day long. Fall. Get back up. I was trying to sing like, be yourself, you know. Get back up. I got to quit my sugar. When I went to Dr. J and he took my pulse and he gave me all the powders and shit to get rid of my rash and be healthier and stuff, I told him I started smoking weed and I smoke a lot now. And then he's like, when did you start? And I was like, I started smoking when I had COVID and my uncle was dying of COVID. And he went, understandable. No, I just found that funny that a doctor said that. And then I was like, yeah, I need to quit again. And he's Ayurvedic, so he believes in the seasons. He's like, no, it's summer. It's time for indulgence. Wait for the fall. And I was like, I like you, man. Now we're cooking. He said, we'll shed it in the fall. And I was like, okay. And then I drank 200 milligrams and hated myself. See, the doctor gives you an inch, you take a mile. That's not what he meant. He meant smoke a little doobie, take a little 5 milligram gummy, reduce anxiety, enjoy life. What I did, I took it upon myself was, let's talk to the devil and then find God. That's what I find myself doing. However you get there. That's neither here nor there. I'm not one to judge. I'm missing my tooth hole. I have to go back and get a bunch more done. I'm not even close to being done. I'm over it. That shit hurts. Anyways, I have 3 porcelains getting done. I'm finalizing the bottom row, 3 porcelains and an implant. And then I got to do the top row. We didn't even touch the top row. The top row mirrors the bottom row. It's the same amount, minus the tooth hole. Thank God. We'll find out. She woke me up from that slumber, You're missing. I got to pull it. Oh, okay. It's so crazy. I went back to sleep. And then she woke me up again. You get to keep it. I'm like, stop waking me up. Do what you got to do. I'm napping here. Yeah. What a journey we've been on. For those of you who have listened to my podcast from beginning to right now, thank you. I love you. And I'm thinking about my journey. You know what it is. You work with me. This is so crazy. From just before I got hired at Trader Joe's, I was, you know the story. We'll just tell the whole journey. I don't want to do the whole life. It's too much. We'll just talk about Trader Joe's sobriety comedy, Cliff notes. Childhood gets too dark anyway, so just kidding. Trader Joe's, I got hired on 4 drugs. I was on opioids, Adderall, uppers and downers, weed and alcohol. At the interview, got the job. Who says drugs don't give you personality, huh? Got in. And then I was the worst employee ever. Awful. No call, no shows because I was in jail. Show up with scabs and blood on. I ran register with scabs on my face. That's not a good employee. Put him in the back room. Let's give him a little warehouse work until the scabs heal up. Oh boy, thank you for not firing me then because I probably would be dead. And then got into comedy, met the great Brian Granger who saw me and I was on drugs and insane. And he's like, you need to do stand-up. You're fucking nuts. And I was like, okay, thank me for listening to him. Because people don't listen. I'm a dumb fuck, but every now and then I'll listen. And I'm grateful for that. And then I go do it. Then I got arrested, the firecracker horse assault, and I was facing some jail time, and I was out on bail and going to trial, battling. So that led to me wanting to change my life and get sober and get into stand-up and Brian Granger. That was like pop, 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 da, da, da. And then it takes a while because of drugs, you know. So that whole, I can do drugs just a little bit, just a little bit. That went for about 3 years when I was doing the Second City program, improv and sketch, because I was scared of stand-up. Then I finally got sober, and that's when I dove into stand-up, and that's my baby. And that was about 9 years ago, 10 years ago. And then I transferred Trader Joe's West Hollywood and met you. I love you, my little spinal cord, my little brains. And what are you? Probably spinal cord. You hold it all. You're the central nervous system. I'm the I'm the inflatable fucking car wash guy. And then I got fired. And then and then Laugh Factory posted my stand-up bits, went a little viral, got fan base, then got fired because, you know, the fart, you can't film and Trader Joe. Okay. But it was the best thing that has ever happened to me. And then Loosey Goosey went viral, JFL, and I started headlining. And then the pandemic happened. I lost all my income, and they didn't give me unemployment. And then Jared De La Rosa made me stickers, and Bubba TX and Curls Jr. Tattoo designed my merch and stickers, and I started making a living, and then I could afford to get tortured by my dentist and fix my teeth now. And that's pretty much, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to talk about me and ego. I know my story and where I started and where I am now. You know what it is. I started with scabs on my nutsack. I still have a little bit because, you know, I'm a masochist. I'm just kidding. This is a joke. This is a joke. I started off with scabs on my nutsack because I was high on Oxycontin, which is synthetic heroin. You get the itches, so you just scratch. You just scratch. Any dope heads know you just fucking... your nose and your nuts itch. So that's why I always say I had scabs on my nutsack, because I did, because of drugs. And I just feel like... And then the nails don't only, and then you get the brush. Oh, fuck, bro. Hey, anybody who listens to my shit gets, if you're on heroin or Oxycontin or opioids, first of all, find God and get sober. But if you are not there yet, get a bristle brush, that black people brush, the ones your sister has, you know, your cousins have for the weaves and shit, and you flap that nuts. Who just has one? Tupac had one. He got shot. He got blasted, you know. But I know a lot. I know my history. And then you fucking brush your nuts. You're welcome, bro. Orgasmic. Still some of the most pleasurable memories I have in my head. Just like, you know. It's something I tried to explain to the great Bill Burr, and he didn't get. And I'm like, uh-oh, he didn't get my explanation. It's a lot. It's a long explanation. My real... fucking torpedo gang knows what's up. And but now I'm sober-ish, you know. I microdose mushrooms because the world's a little dark, and then I smoke too much weed. I'm fine with weed a little bit, and I make a living, and I provide for me and my lady, and I bought fireworks, and I got flannel money, and I got teeth money, and I was a drug addict with no self-esteem who wanted to kill himself. So there's that, motherfuckers. Don't do it. You can get out. You can get out. You seen that movie Get Out? Don't trust white people. the back to that Kanye shit, you know, that for every dark, what's that damn quote I fuck up every time now? Oh no. For every dark day there's a bright night. No. Even if you're not ready for the day, it cannot always be night. Whatever I say was pretty dope too. I know it was upside down in the inverted version, the upside down version of it, but it still was light. And don't trust the government or any institutions, period. Use your heart. That's not your heart. Use your heart and your brain. Use your third eye, brain, heart, and your liver. I don't know why I did that. I'm searching for a laugh. You know why. And I need to clean my liver. Oxycontin, you know. What are you gonna do? Trying to get my dad to eat mushrooms and get sober after Ron White just saw a hypnotist and did ayahuasca. I was like, Dad, Ron White got sober. That was the first time ever. He went, really? Because I knew I couldn't convert him until like Ron did it, and it made him go, wow. That's what happened. You know what happened to me? I saw 2 druggies get sober, and I was like, what? But he was a tweaker. I was like, wow. If he could do it, I could do it. That's my whole shit. That's it. Somebody showed me if they could do it, I could do it. If I could do it, you could do it. That's it. Have you seen how I speak, folks? If I could do it, you could do it. I guess that's all. I love you all. Thank you so much. Thanks for tuning in. Rate, review, like, subscribe. My big moose knuckle buddy's coming. Can't talk. Travis, and I gotta eat a sandwich with him and go light off some more fireworks. No, I'm getting old. Oh, that's what I need to talk about. I should have ended it. I finally got old because the neighbors had, I love fireworks. I like all the illegal shit, and you best believe I have it too. But the neighbors, you know, there's just appropriate hours for this shit, bro. They started early, like daytime, but like the mortars, they go, that shake the foundation. You can't even see them. You're trying to eat a hot dog. You're like, you guys, the daytime's for the little, the piddly winks, tiddly winks. Anything that goes boom and shake a foundation. At nighttime, anything goes. You know, yeah, it's America. We're in the hood. Do your thing. Daytime, come on, guys. I'm eating a cheeseburger here. It was just like, oh, all the old ladies. And Joe, my sister's baby daddy, one of the skyrockets malfunctions. Skyrockets are the most dangerous. I would stick to mortars if you have families, because the stick falls and there's no direction. I like skyrockets over a lake. These are the lessons when you do big stuff over the years. You know, there's niños here. I don't want to fucking have to cover their eyes up, because skyrockets go, mortars go up, pop. And so they're shooting skyrockets, and one flew over and landed right near Joe and blew up near him. And this motherfucker went to Iraq and has plates in his head because of IUD. He has, I don't know if he wants me talking about this, but he's a Purple Heart and a war vet. Like, he's got awards, and he doesn't bring it up. And I'm like, bro, I'll be wearing that shit to the barbecue. I'll be like, give me free stuff. Anyways, he's a war vet, and he just was chilling, and shells were going off all over him. And I'm like, damn, dog. And he's like, yeah, it doesn't. He says I get it at different moments. But I was just like, yeah, he was fine. One went off right near him. He was eating his hot dog. Oh, because this is a mortar bomb attached to a skyrocket. It had me go, oh, fuck, man. I'm gonna eat my burger indoors, and then I'll come join you, but not while I'm eating, gentlemen. I guess that's my whole train of thought. Boy, I should have ended it on that ending a minute ago. Maybe we'll put that earlier. Oh, whatever. You know me best. I love you all. Thank you. And end on that strong point a moment ago. And I love you all. No mortars in the daytime. You wait till the dark. Turn into an old man, even with fireworks. I love you all. Thank you. Peace.